Hello, how are you? I am so grateful for all of you that are watching my video series on how to meet new people, how to network, and how to make more friends. And so I've actually been getting some questions and emails. So this week's episode, or series, whatever you want to call it, let's go episode, that's more fun, is a question that I was asked. And the question is, what do I do when I'm in a situation where I don't want to be talking to the person that is talking to me, which can sometimes be an interesting situation to be in that needs to be tread lightly. In case you are wondering what that little black/gray bump is, that is my cat nestled into my pillows. How cute is that? But to answer the question, what do you do? So we're going to take a step back. So you're in a situation where you're at an event, you're at work, wherever it may be, you're out at the bar, you're socializing, and someone is approaching you that you do not want to talk to, whether it is business, personal, or romantic. I always take a step back and I realize that really we shouldn't have a negative feeling towards someone that we do or do not know. And if it is, it's because they're triggering someone in us, and that person approaching us is a test to be loving, is a test to be calm and patient and to continue being ourselves no matter what is going on around us. The definition of unconditional love and happiness is to be you regardless of what is going on around you. So kind of take it as a test. So what I do is I stand there, sit there, whatever you want to say, take a deep breath, and I actually send love to this person. I feel love and I send love to this person. You can give them even a rampage of appreciation if they are just talking or communicating with other people. And you just think to yourself all of the wonderful things that this person adds to the world. And by sending them love and a rampage of appreciation, they feel that energy coming from you, and you approach them in a very different way because you're approaching them out of love instead of aggression and anger and annoyance. Okay? Then the second thing is, you never, ever, ever know when this person is going to come back into your life. Do not burn bridges. Do not be rude. It is not worth it. People change. Things happen. Maybe you'll be working with this person in 10 years. You never want to burn those bridges. So just be respectful and loving and accepting of those around you, regardless of what they have to offer. The third thing is to actually have an authentic and genuine interest in who they are. They may be misunderstood and maybe you don't like them. But even those reasons for not liking them, try to put them aside. Try to find a common ground and try to be authentically interested in who they are. Ask them questions about who they are, what they are, and see if you can find that common ground. You don't know who they know. You don't know how you may be able to help each other. And don't be having a conversation with them thinking about what can I get out of this person. Really sit back and be genuinely interested in who they are as a human being. And really sending those loving vibes to them will help you to get to that point. Then what I would recommend, so everybody loves to talk about themselves, so asking them questions should be fairly easy. When they ask you questions, if they're giving you odd vibe and you really just don't feel comfortable, that is okay. You can answer their questions in general statements. Don't feel like you need to give them too much information, and allow them to ask you questions. If they're really interested, they will probe and ask you a few more questions to your general answers. So I hope that kind of gives you some assistance on how to deal with the situation. Now some tips how to get out. So you've had your mini conversation. It doesn't have to last long. I'm not telling you to sit there and have an hour-long conversation. Just do what you feel comfortable with, but don't hold judgment towards that person. And so a couple tips to get out of the conversation once you've had enough, especially if you're out, is just be honest. Say, it was so wonderful talking to you. It was such a great conversation, but I have to get some work done, or I have to go to the washroom, or I'm going to go grab a drink, or I don't want to monopolize your time. How I'd love to connect with some other people and allow you to do the same. So just be honest and frank and tell them, you know, we've had a great conversation. I'm just going to go chat with some other people. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. But do you see how if you've started out in a loving way and you are sending them still loving vibes, they're not going to think of it as rude. And feel free to exchange business cards and just, or not, and just end things on in an amicable way. Again, because you never know. People change, and maybe you guys aren't jiving right now, but maybe in 10 years you will, and maybe not, and that's okay. But you never know when these people are going to come back into your life again, and you really don't want to burn bridges. Just be respectful and loving of those around you, and they'll be able to tell. So I hope that helps if you're ever stuck in a situation where you don't want to be and or talking to someone that you would prefer not to be talking to. So I hope that helps. I hope you have a wonderful day. Penelope turned around. Is she the cutest? She brings me so much gratitude and love on a daily basis. So have a wonderful day. Happy networking, sending you lots of love, and thank you for watching.